Ashley McBride. Okay, it's so funny. We were just as you were walking in, we were telling somebody else how you hit like when you're an adult, you'll just like someone will ask you how you are, and you'll say something medical. And you just said something about your blood pressure.
Yeah, my blood pressure is great.
You hit an age where that's what you lead with.
Yeah, like when you get a headache, you're like, I should check my blood pressure. I bet that's it.
I bet that's it. And I know what it is right now. Mm-hmm. And you know what? My cholesterol. Guys, my cholesterol the other day was surprisingly good. It's gone down.
I can't believe it's been a year.
I know.
It's been a year since we've talked to you, but it was a year ago that we were talking about your performance happening that night with all of the lamps and everything.
Yes.
And you couldn't tell us much other than it was very lamp forward.
Yes.
It was the best performance last year.
Thank you.
It was so good.
Stunning.
It was
stunning.
So
And just the one at the end.
Oh, that
right?
was so charming.
It was so charming.
I don't get to see it in real time. I have to watch it.
I know.
Afterwards.
But
what did you
worked,
think?
like the blocking and it all worked so beautifully.
Yeah, they do such an amazing job of blocking and doing all the camera work here. Yeah.
Is it hard when you watch back your performances? Because any performer is going to notice things that stick
your
out to them.
inclination is to tear it to pieces.
Okay,
You have to be careful not to do that. I learned a new thing this week. You cannot belittle yourself forward.
Put that on a shirt.
I like that one.
Doesn't that kind of how it makes your stomach feel when you hear somebody say it? You're like, oh my God, that's what I do.
Yes.
And now you're belittling yourself about it.
You cannot belittle yourself forward.
But
Did you read that?
No, my therapist said it to me. Because I was telling her about a thing, and then she goes, okay, would it be helpful if I told you that you can't berate yourself forward? You cannot belittle yourself forward, but you can believe yourself forward. And I was like, I was actually hindering myself from having a better day by being like, you should have a better day.
Okay, so I'm
I love
rewatch
that.
this tape a couple times because of that. I mean,
don't you hate when someone's right like that though? Because I'd be like, I'm a little competitive, or I'd be like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, damn it, I should have thought of that first.
I know. Well, we're like that with songs too. You're like, shoot, I should have written that. I didn't write it.
If you could, in your career, now, past songs, whatever, say you wrote one song that's already out, what would it be?
Wow, if I could, any song?
Any song. You could say, I wrote that one.
Amarillo by Morning.
Wow, very nice.
Shabuzi, a bar song.
That's a jam.
That was close.
I know.
But if you think about
That's
that,
a great song,
when the fiddle starts that song, nope, you're whatever age you were when you heard that song the first time.
Yes.
That is magic.
You're not wrong.
That is magic. They can't create that magic in Vegas. Only musicians and songwriters can create that magic.
God.
I love how excited you get for songwriting, too.
Thanks.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I moved here, was to make songs
Songwriting
up.
is such a exciting art, but I would think it can be so consuming too.
Yeah, you can get yourself in a pickle and be in a bad mood by the end of the day. Whether that's because the song went so well or because the song did not go so well. But then I started realizing when I started writing for like publishing houses, there's a difference between writing songs and making songs up.
What's the difference? I mean, I get what you're saying.
You don't have to make it up.
It should be all authentic.
Yeah.
God, that's like
and you
three
can
truth
tell
bombs.
when somebody's made it up. You can hear it.
Yes.
You can hear it when I've done it. You can tell, like, she didn't mean that.
Which one?
Oh, they didn't get cut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't get cut. They weren't good.
Okay. Hey, before we go, any new ink since we saw you last?
Yeah, there's a coyote on my. I've added. So we've got the tightrope walker, you got the girl being thrown off the horse, and there's the coyote over here.
What's a tightrope walker for?
That was for one of the Grammys that I was going to. That I was kind of thinking about it differently, and everything I wore was a little bit different, and so I have a tightrope walker with no net, which means. Okay,
here
but
we
if
go.
you do something wrong, I was just giving myself permission to walk freely.
Oh, you're amazing. You're amazing. Ashley McBride, thanks for hanging out with us
Thanks,
today.
y'all.